Welcome to my Middara Wave 1 Kickstarter unboxing. It has all the goodies from the first wave of the Middara Kickstarter that happened last year. There's going to be a second wave happening later this year. Let's take a look what kind of goodies we got inside. I've been excited for this for a while. Pull out some of this packaging. Oh, right off the top, we got the art book with the original Remy Moretti card, as well as looks like maybe some other ones. That's pretty sweet. Really love the art Middara. We have a second set of Playmats. I have the first set already. This should be all the rest of the characters that appear in probably Act 1, yep. Okay. Over here. Got some more sleeves, looks like. Yep, more sleeves. These are amazing. I sleeve all my cards. Can't go wrong with more of those. Got here. Oh, looks like a whoops. Oh, okay, so it must be some misprinted cards. That's cool. Got here. Ooh, this is heavy. Ooh, the update pack. Okay. Yep, because they are currently on 1.2 of the rules. And this is a big heavy box of components to upgrade your 1.0 or 1.1 set. That's exciting. I see some more dice. Can never go wrong with more dice too. I know, especially the black dice. It's always in a lot of use. Go back here. These are the character tuck bags. One for each character, it looks like. That's pretty cool. A lot better than the clear plastic bags. Here. Oh, the KS1 Promo Pack. Yeah, so this one was really hard to get. I didn't back the original Kickstarter, so when this was up for this new Kickstarter, I was super excited for it. I'll be unboxing this at some point in the future. But it's got the 2-player mode variant, it's got some extra characters, and got some more weapons, and we got some figures for all the different summons. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for that, to get that unboxed and painted and ready to go. Last thing is the 1.2 rulebook. Okay. I'll be having to dig through that. Before we get to unboxing all this, let's review all the contents of this shipment. Middara has some really nice packaging. The box qualities on all their products is very nice. The only problem is sometimes it's very hard to take out of the box, but ooh, this came out pretty nice. So let's take this plastic off. And let's take a look at the cards we got here. So we have our adventurer cards. We got Nyx, promotional art character that you see in a lot of Middara or Succubus Publishing works. Let's see, when Nyx starts her turn adjacent to more than one opponent, the first action or ability she uses that costs 1 or more SP costs 1 less, okay? And 2, demonic flight, make a move for 2 stamina. Nyx has flight for the duration of this movement. She may not spend SP to add additional movement when using this ability. And she's pretty balanced across the board with lesser strength and has the expected normal movements. Okay. Then we got Black Wolf. She looks pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Black Wolf. Black Wolf is one with nature. Black Wolf's life in the wild has made her familiar with all types of terrain. At any time until the end of turn, attacks made against Black Wolf that are made through hindering terrain get -2 to the roll instead of -1. In addition, spells targeting her through hindering terrain are all at -1 force. Her abilities are basically more balanced, just switching 1 more strength for 1 less presence. and her movement and health and defense are all expected. So, pretty cool. I like the coloring on her. She kind of looks like, it's kind of like orcish green a little bit, but might just be like really nature-y. So that's cool. And then we got a Shayless card, okay. The very elegant Shayless from the Artbook. Okay, Shayless, Deadly Elegance. Shayless is prepared even during the most formal events. When Shayless uses a throw from a source with a discard, flip, or once per encounter condition, deal additional purple of physical damage. Okay, so you roll an additional purple when doing that, it's pretty cool. She has 6 presence, so she's very present in the now. Not a lot of perception though. And has this expected base stats. We got more bases, those are always nice. These are kind of, they feel a little more rubbery. The other ones were plastic. I normally paint my bases these colors so that they're always ready to go, but these are always nice to have just in case. All right, these are the 1 to 2 player cards. I won't go through all of them because there might be some spoilers in here, but let's go through the couple on the front. Yep, Linked Adventure. Let's get them in focus. There we go. Linked Adventure. So instead of maximum of 5, you have a maximum of 6. So it lets you basically have one more action, more thing to do. You get an additional 12 health. And you can do this to basically do their ability, Nightingale's ability or whatnot. And this is if you weren't using Nightingale as a character, you could basically equip her to one of the characters you are using. And there's all the ones for the 4 expected main characters, and then these off to the side. Everyone else who, like I said, I will not go over in this video. So we got the Scythe of Idols. This is a rare weapon. There you go. It has some big dice up there. Has reach 2, casting upgrade is to gray, so it's a casting scythe. And when casting a spell that targets an opponent, you empower it. Okay. Follow up, use a discipline you control for 1 less SP. It's nice. And then you can basically provoke enemies, so it's kind of like a magic tank, I guess. That's cool. And then double shield gives you 3 damage, and a star gives you 4 damage, 4 magic damage. All for the low cost of 265 gold. Then we got Savage Claws. For 165 gold, it is a single hand weapon that is a gray dice. And it combos with light, exhaust, make an attack at -1 to the roll, so it gives you a nice extra attack on the weapon, which is pretty cool. Follow up, if the damage you dealt to your target is less than your total agility value, deal a purple of irreducible damage. That's pretty cool. Every shield gives you 1 more damage, and then every star gives you 4 damage. And that is a rare weapon. Then we got Smoke and Mirrors. For 96 gold, you can exhaust this to dodge. Then if you're able to, you counter. When you use this ability, roll the black dice. If the skull is rolled, flip this card. And yeah, it's okay, basically it goes away if you roll the skull. But it gives you a dodge that lets you counter right away, so that's pretty cool. Obscene Rings. Oh, sorry, this was an accessory. A relic, sorry, this was a relic. This is an accessory. For 165 gold, gives you additional defense and 2 extra health. It has a passive ability. If another ability other than those on armor or cores passively adds to your defense, this card does not add its defense bonus, okay? So it gives you characters that don't normally have defense bonuses would like this on their armor and cores. And any armor value printed on your equipped armor is reduced to 0. So it reduces, so it's an accessory that adds defense and health, but basically doesn't let you use armor or extra defense, so, okay. Then we got Garter Knives. This is a relic. Passive, when you use throwing knives, they flip instead of discarding, so it lets you just consistently use your throwing knives. That's pretty cool. The throwing knives do kind of fall off later, but they're always nice to have. At the start of each encounter, you may unflip all throwing knives you control. So it gets around the flip between encounters thing. So that's a Wandering Relic. And then we got Bodysuit of Allurement. This is a rare armor. For 195 gold, it gives you no armor, 12 health, 3 defense, and 1 movement. You can exhaust this to dodge and lets you counter if you do dodge. And then passive, when making a dodge roll, it adds +1 to the result. Okay. And then when you occupy hindering terrain, gain 1 defense. So this is a very defensive, kind of dodge-centric armor in the rare slot. So that's very nice. That's a pretty nice piece of armor. Let's go for the initiative cards next. So we got Nyx, Black Wolf, and Shayless. All right, and last but not least, we got the minis. So we have 2 of this level 4 summon, who I still don't remember the name of. Big lion dude. The big mini of this set. We got Nyx herself with her, there we go, with her, probably the magic scythe that came with this. His wings look pretty cool. Got a couple of the level 1 summon swords. It's so that both you and your opponents can summon. Come on, let's focus. There we go. The sculpting quality is pretty decent. We got this level 2 summon, kind of the blood mage, but also does lots of nice buffs and stuff. You got the 2 twin Savati. Oh, sorry. These are the one side, and here's the other side. And you grab 1 of each. Then we got Black Wolf here. Spear's kind of bending a little bit, but that's fine. And then we got Shayless herself in her wedding dress or formal evening dress with a chalice, getting ready to throw some knives. Let's take a look at this art book from the Middara Wave 1 Kickstarter. There'll be a second art book coming with the Wave 2, but this should be all the art from the first wave. Nothing on the back, but on the front we got an original art Remy card. That is a pretty sweet. It looks radically different than how she looks now, but it has its own kind of character. I think it's pretty cool. Let's give this an open. Okay. Let's take a look at the initiative cards first. They look way different. Maybe not Rook. Got Remy here. Nightingale. Rook. And Zeke, without his trademark cigar. So he looks like he still could just pull one out at any time. the Middara 1.2 update pack. This should get any core set, I believe, from 1.0 or 1.1 up to 1.2, which is the current, as of this recording, version of Middara. Before I open that though, let me just take a look. Is there anything else on the box? Nope. Some cool art here on the cover. Give this an opening. Slide this open. Okay. Got it. What is in the 1.2 update pack? Dear backer, to our loyal and sexy returning backers, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your continued support and helping us create an amazing game. We are very excited about this little community that we built together, and we'd like to show our thanks by providing you with this 1.2 update pack. This product will bring your copy of Middara Unintentional Melon Act 1 up to date. During our development with Acts 2 and 3, we started to see some issues with progressing into higher tiers. This update pack, like the previous one, is a culmination of all the collective feedback from emails, internet threads, public playtests, social media comments, Kickstarter messages, and dozens of late-night coffee-fueled discussions going over it all. Despite all of the hard work, we couldn't have done it without our backers and their feedback, so we would like to give our special thanks to our wonderful backers for making this update pack even possible. Stay sexy, the Succubus team. Okay, so how do I use this pack? First, if you have 1.1, replace all the cards from the second printing with the cards included in this update pack. While we didn't change every card, we decided to simply replace every card so that it is easier for you to implement. That's pretty generous. Second, replace the effect and summon tokens with the tokens included in this new punch board. In addition to the core contents of Act 1, replace all the cards from the following products with the cards from this update pack. So it's KS1 Promo Pack, Artbook, the cross-promotional resin kits, Lupercala, let's see, High Priestess Circe, Kirke, Coven Mother, Tomo, okay, a lot of them. And there's a checklist here so you can make sure you don't miss any single thing. So what has changed and why? Layout of all the cards. We've added a number of cards and set symbols to all the cards in each product. This is something that is more of a standard in the industry, and it makes knowing what cards are associated with what products easier. Errata. Any errata printed on the website, and the website right there, is included in this update pack. We aren't going to list all the changes that have happened in this sheet. There were changes to the rulebook, adventure book, crawl book, and all the cards. In addition to the promotional cards that we have released to date, have been replaced as well, meaning you may receive additional cards for products you don't have for free. Why change anything at all? The changes are due to a combination of blatant errors, unintended abusable combinations, original design intents missing the mark, power levels being off, math issues, general balance, and long-term scaling for future content. Calling into question our original concepts. Nothing was changed because we simply wanted to make a change. And scaling and difficulty. Defense values, health, combat dice, disciplines, summoning, etc. We looked at it, all of it, and tried our best to make each tier of the game feel good. Intelligent combatants. We looked at the defense, combat dice, conviction dice, and health of all of them and adjusted them as needed to fit into the scaling for the new progression. Player defense. The defensive scaling into tiers above rare started to break down at the rate we wanted the combat dice to progress. To address this, we lowered the adventurer's starting defense and added a defense value to all armors past mundane in the game. This increases the difficulty a little bit in the early game, but also allows for a smoother progression throughout the rest of Unintended Malleum. Summoning. The summoning system we had is always something we didn't quite like. We completely overhauled how it works, and the end result is much more balanced. We added a closer bond between the loyal espers and the adventurers controlling the esper, and changed how summon tokens worked and removed the level lock for loyal espers. Conduit summoning. Concerns about conduit summoning falling off later in the game have been heard, and we've added some new rules to help the scaling symbols and some new rules to the scaling symbols to help with this. The damage symbols you have on your weapons or disciplines can be used well in conduit form. Pretty nice. Disciplines. In the process of implementing some errata and addressing some of the feedback about lackluster disciplines, we moved some of them around and given their tree to fix some of the issues being presented. This means some disciplines may be higher or lower than they were before. Okay. That's a lot of changes they had to make here. So we just got whole thick stacks of every, like I said, every card in the game. This is going to definitely take a while to go through and probably update. This is crazy. This is crazy nice of them to give this many basically brand new cards. Just so that it all works and flows together properly. Got our hidden decks. I will not reveal those right here. Got the new disciplines. Got new item upgrades. More initiative cards. There was a misprinting where they were missing one initiative card in the base set, so it's probably in there. So we got money and more initiative cards. More disciplines. More items. More items. So this definitely throws off how I had my stuff set up before, because I kind of have myself organized in a nice binder, and this will mean I have to basically refresh all that. But hey, I like this game a lot, so that's not a problem. Since a lot of these cards are in the base set of the game, I won't go over each one of them. That would make this video take hours probably. I just wanted to give you guys a look at what you get in this 1.2 upgrade pack. I'm just gonna push them out here. And wanted to read the letter and how they work in basically updating your base games. I can barely get it in focus in view, but yes, this whoops we goofed Middara card set. Let me read this. So you add the following cards to your game. Note each of the following cards have 3 different versions for a total of 9 cards, and they are intended to be added to your game. They include Epic, Legendary, and Mythic Pack, or the original resin kits. These cards allow these combatants to scale into Act 2 and Act 3. A copy of each of these cards are also included in the cross promotion pack, meaning if you already own the product, these cards are redundant and can be torn asunder, or just kept as display pieces. And it gives you a list of things to replace. So let's open this up and see what we got inside. Ooh, that's some cool art. I feel like that's going on a display piece somewhere. All right, so we got a DM card. Corpse Collector with it looks like a new type floor up top. Gatekeeper. Soul Butcher. Spirit Blade. Celestial Gigas. Twin Savani. Gurdivin, which is the rare Gurdivin. Living Oblation, the rare one. Command card for Podrick. Dark Priestess, Epic, and a Dark Priestess. Yep, Legendary, and a Dark Priestess, Mythic. Yep, so these are the cards from the resin sets. We got the 3 Dark Priestesses, the 3 Coven Mothers, and the 3 Imprisoned Witches. These are the ones that can replace the Living Oblations randomly if you have those particular resin sets. If not, you can just keep those to the side. Playmat set 2, and the Tuck Bags. These are basically character playmats for the character you're playing. As it stands right before this came out, you could only use Remy, Rook, Zeke, and Nightingale, and then kind of just replace their card with or replace the card in the middle with the card of the character you're using. This set should hopefully fix that by giving you more mats to use, basically. So there's nothing really around the box other than this pretty cool art of Zephyr, I believe his name is. Let's give this a open. Very nice. Effie, I believe her name is. There we go. Got Shayless. Got Justice right here. Not familiar with this guy. Might be in a part of the game I haven't gotten to yet. And Zephyr. Okay, that's all that's in this box. Roll these over to the side. Let's take a look at these tuck bags. The base game comes with plastic bags that basically do, I mean, they do what they do, they're plastic bags, but these are a little more stylish and let you know exactly who's in what bag. All right, so we got Zeke bag right here, and Zephyr, and Shayless. Art looks like it's farther out, and then closer it's like close up. That's pretty cool. Got Zeke and Suri. Got Rennie, looking beautiful there. Got this dude, whose name I'm blanking on right now. Got the queen herself, or the princess, I should say, Nightingale. Got Justice, her oversized tome. Got Effie. And I got Damocles. Oh, that's who that guy was over there. Or one of the guys was Damocles. Yeah. Where is he? Yeah, this is probably Damocles right there. Kind of looks like he's wearing a different cloak, so I can't tell if it's, but those eyes are pretty distinct.